it's Ella with Being Type 1, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do a clave change on my port. So one of the troubleshooting things that my nurse has authorized me to do is a clave change if I'm having issues flushing or delivering or anything with my line. So I am not able to forward flush at the moment. So before I call her for an emergency, like DXS, reaccess kind of episode thing, this is one of the steps that I can do. Please remember that I am not a healthcare professional and I won't be one for a very long time. And always, nothing should be considered medical advice. Otherwise, please always consult your physician or your medical team before making any decisions in your healthcare treatment, whatever. Okay, disclaimer. Got that over with. So, this is a method that I use. It's, again, if you're a healthcare provider, you keep in mind that things and methods that are done with home care are very different compared to inpatient. So what I want to do right now is I want to try and tighten up this mask and get it to mold so that it will stay in place and secure. The reason I'm wearing a mask is because I'm going to be opening my line wide open in the air. So even though it'll be clamped, not breathing on it is an extra safety precaution that I can do. Also, I have a glove method. I'm double gloved, and I will demonstrate for you why. So, the first thing I'm going to do is, even though I've already washed my hands correctly, I am going, and these are technically not sterile gloves because you don't like technically do sterile gloves for this. I'm still going to take these extra precautions. So, I've done that. Now what I'm going to do is open up all of my supplies. I'm also using a barrier, and underneath the barrier, this surface has been wiped down with a cavi wipe. So I will go ahead and I will prepare my flushes. Okay. So we're going to have a flush, clave, flush. So now what I'm going to do is prepare my alcohol swabs like that. And the way that I rip it is a way I'll be able to easily grab it, but it will allow me to not compromise it by balancing it basically like that. But I'm going to do it up here. I apologize, that is off screen. The next thing I'm going to do, we're still sterile to sterile, is prepare my backup alcohol swab and place that in the position so it doesn't get compromised. Now, this is the kind of like next phase. So now what I'm going to do is make sure both of these are clamped. And I'm going to take the clip here and I'm going to clamp it literally all the way at the bottom. So, next thing I'm going to do is take my clave, and again, I'm going to perform hand hygiene. Air dry. Once it's dry, then it works. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, they're not perfectly dry, but we're ready. So I'm not gonna open, but I'm just gonna try and wiggle the thing to separate a bit without actually opening. But I'm gonna fold down these two corners like that, so it will be easier to grab. But as you can see, the seam is still sealed. Now I'm going to remove these gloves. And in order to do that, I have to go like that so I'm not actually touching the outside, maintaining correct thing. Now, I'm going to, with my upper arm, I apologize, this is off camera, but I use my upper arm to push the hand sanitizer thing. I'm going to do this. Again, this is not something that is technical, but this is an approved precaution. Also, the hand sanitizer I'm using doesn't compromise the gloves, like make a hole in them or anything. So these are my nitrile ones. These are my nice ones. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start the critical process. I'm going to be opening it from this end so that this part is not compromised by touch. Using my pinky, I'm going to lock it around and remove the cap, and then I will drop it like so. Now, I will pull back on the flush to unlock it, prime it up, shake it off, and then go ahead and secure the clave to the flush, and now I'm going to prime it. Okay, this is ready. We are still capped, so we're not totally uncapped yet. This is the moment though, so what I'm actually going to have to do is move that up a bit just so I can grip this correctly. I'm going to go ahead and actually remove this. Again, being very careful not to break this, just to keep that sterile to sterile going. Go in and secure. Okay. Now, I will actually pull back a little bit. And that way, if there is anything sitting in the line, I'm not going to forward flush it in. Or sitting whatever, it's not going to forward flush. So I'll remove basically what was in the tubing. And now connecting it, and now I will flush it. And I hate pulse flushing it, but sometimes you have to do it just to help prevent clots. Now I'm going to clamp and go ahead and remove the flush. And now I can remove all of this. I will take this and replace it. Sorry if you're queasy. Didn't give a blood warning. I probably should have. Now I'm going to take this up like so, and I'm going to dispose of it per my local guidelines. So that is how I perform an at-home clave change, and the extra precautions that I take totally by choice, just to maintain the best sterile outcome as possible. Thank you so much. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more kind of videos similar to this, please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you have any video requests, feel free to direct message or leave a comment below. My name is Ella. I'm beating type 1, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful, fantastic day. Bye!